Welcome to our channel, where the stories of humanity unfold like a gentle dream, and learning carries you toward calm and rest. Tonight, we embark on a journey through the most mysterious and intimate landscape of all, the inner world of the human mind. We will drift through the hidden chambers of the brain, where memories are formed, stored, and sometimes forgotten, and into the surreal dreamscapes where imagination takes flight. Settle in, breathe deeply, and allow your mind to open to the gentle wonder of itself. Our journey begins in the vast, ethereal landscape of the mind at twilight. Imagine a place of deep blues and soft purples, where glowing neural pathways crisscross like constellations in a private galaxy. Here, abstract structures representing our memories float like islands in a calm, silent sea. This is the architecture of you, the blueprint of your life, a universe contained within. It is a place of profound mystery and breathtaking beauty, the source of every thought, every feeling, every dream you have ever had. Let us zoom in, closer and closer, until we see a single neuron. It fires with a soft, pulsating golden light, its dendrites branching out like a tree of life, reaching to connect with others in a complex, glowing network. This is the fundamental unit of thought, the biological spark of consciousness. Each pulse is a word in the silent language of the brain, a signal carrying a piece of your world. The rhythm is slow, hypnotic, a tranquil and mesmerizing dance of life itself. Now, imagine a single, luminous memory, encapsulated in a shimmering, translucent sphere. Inside, a fleeting, dreamlike scene of a childhood birthday party plays in soft focus. A smiling face, the glow of candles, a feeling of pure joy. This sphere floats gently among countless others, a single star in the vast library of your mind. Each sphere holds a moment, a sensation, a piece of your story, preserved in the gentle amber of time. And what of consciousness itself? We can imagine it as an ethereal river of light, particles of soft gold and amber flowing through the dark, dreamlike space of the mind. It ebbs and flows with a slow, hypnotic rhythm, a current of awareness that carries our thoughts and feelings. It is a meditative and calming flow, the gentle, constant stream of being. Now, look into the human eye. It is a universe in itself, an iris with complex patterns of color, a pupil reflecting the world. But it is also a gateway to the inner world. When the eye blinks, it is a momentary closing of the door to the outside, a brief turn inward, to the vast landscapes of memory and imagination we have just glimpsed. It is the portal between the world without and the universe within. Imagine a library, not of books, but of dreams. A surreal place where the shelves are filled with glowing, shifting volumes of light. Each one contains a story the mind has told itself, a collection of fears, hopes, and desires. A silent figure walks slowly down an aisle, their hand brushing against the luminous spines, a visitor in the archives of their own subconscious. At the most microscopic level, we find the synapse, the tiny gap between two neurons. Here, a spark of light, a cloud of neurotransmitters, jumps across the divide. It is a moment of pure communication, a chemical whisper that allows one neuron to speak to another. It is in these countless, silent conversations that the mind is made. It is a peaceful, fascinating, and fundamental process. But not all memories last forever. In another part of the mind, we find a landscape of forgotten moments. Ancient, crumbling structures made of faded light, slowly dissolving into dust particles. A beautiful, melancholic decay. These are the memories that have served their purpose, the details that have been let go to make room for the new. It is not a loss, but a necessary and gentle clearing. Consider a single teardrop, falling in slow motion. Within its perfect, glistening sphere, we see the reflection of a cherished but fading memory. A face, a smile, a moment in time that brings a pang of sweet sorrow. Emotion is the ink with which our most powerful memories are written, and sometimes, that ink can be bittersweet. It is a poignant and beautiful reminder of the power of our feelings. A person sleeps peacefully in a dark room, their face serene. From their forehead, a soft, golden light emanates, a visual representation of the active, dreaming mind. While the body is still, the mind is on a journey, traveling through landscapes of its own creation. It is a nightly pilgrimage into the self, a mysterious and essential voyage. At the heart of this process is the hippocampus, a structure deep within the brain. We can visualize it glowing with a soft, golden light, a central hub where the day's experiences are sorted and processed. Neural pathways, like rivers of light, flow into and out of it, carrying the raw material of memory to be shaped, stored, and consolidated during the quiet hours of the night. Short-term memory is like footprints in the sand. Imagine a vast, starlit desert. A lone figure walks, leaving a trail behind them. But the gentle desert wind slowly erases the footprints, and soon, the trail is gone. So too, do the fleeting details of our day fade, unless they are deemed important enough to be carved into the more permanent stone of long-term memory. Long-term memory, on the other hand, is like writing in a diary with an old fountain pen. The ink sinks into the paper, the words forming a permanent record. It is a slow, deliberate process. As we sleep, the brain takes the important experiences of the day and, like a patient scribe, writes them into the book of our life, ensuring they will not be lost to the winds of time. And now, as you feel yourself drifting, let us enter the world of dreams. It is a surreal landscape, where staircases lead to nowhere, doors open into empty skies, and clocks melt like in a Dali painting. The logic of the waking world does not apply here. It is a place of metaphor, of symbol, of the strange and beautiful language of the subconscious mind. As we journey deeper into this world, remember that it is a safe and natural place. It is your mind, speaking to you in its own native tongue. Allow the strange landscapes to wash over you, without judgment, without fear. Let the gentle rhythm of our exploration carry you further and further into a state of deep and restful peace. Rest now, and let the mysteries unfold. Look at the face of the dreamer. The subtle flicker of rapid eye movement beneath the eyelids. This is the sign of an active, vivid dream. The mind is watching a movie of its own creation, a story woven from the threads of memory, emotion, and imagination. It is an intimate and mysterious process, a nightly theater for an audience of one. Sometimes, we find ourselves in a recurring dream, walking the same path in a misty forest over and over. Each time, a small detail may be different, a new turning in the path, a strange object on the ground. The mind is circling a problem, an emotion, a memory, trying to understand it from every angle. It is a cyclical, hypnotic journey toward resolution. Every experience, no matter how small, begins as a single drop in the pool of the mind. Imagine a perfect water droplet falling into a still, dark pool, creating concentric ripples that expand outwards. This is the birth of a memory, a single event that sends waves through our consciousness, subtly changing the landscape of our inner world. Imagine a vast, empty, white room, a blank canvas. This is the mind before experience. Then, a single colored thread of light appears, weaving a complex pattern. This is the beginning of a life, the first memory that starts the intricate tapestry of the self. It is a hopeful and creative process, the slow, beautiful construction of a unique identity. Consider the hand of a child, reaching out to touch a glowing butterfly. It is a moment of pure wonder, a direct sensory input that is both simple and profound. The butterfly dissolves into particles of light upon contact, a metaphor for how fleeting moments are transformed into the lasting substance of memory. It is an innocent and wondrous transaction. Emotion is the highlighter of the mind. An experience of great joy is tagged with a brilliant, warm, golden light. A memory of sadness is given a cool, blue aura. This emotional tagging is what makes certain memories stand out so vividly in the vast library of the mind, while others fade into the background. It is the heart that tells the mind what to keep. The brain's network is a galaxy of stars. Bright clusters of light represent strongly connected memories, hubs of meaning and experience. Faint, distant stars are weaker, less visited thoughts. It is a vast, living, interconnected web, a universe of knowledge and feeling that is constantly growing and changing. It is an awe-inspiring and beautiful structure. A memory, with repetition, becomes stronger. Like a flower blooming in time-lapse, a memory that is revisited grows from a tight bud into a full, vibrant blossom, its details becoming clearer, its colors more vivid. This is the process of learning, of strengthening the neural pathways that allow us to recall and understand. But memory is not a perfect recording. Look at your reflection in a pool of water. It is you, but it is also distorted, shifting with every ripple. So too is our memory. Each time we recall an event, we are not simply replaying it, but reconstructing it, and in that process, it can be subtly changed. Memory is a fluid, creative, and reconstructive act. In the great library of the mind, some books are pristine and glowing, their stories clear and bright. Others are dusty, faded, their pages falling apart. This represents the different states of our memories. Some are easily accessible, others are difficult to recall, lost in the quiet, dusty corners of the mind. It is a nostalgic and dreamlike archive of a lifetime. And at the very core of our being, we find a different kind of memory. A single strand of DNA, glowing and slowly rotating. This is the ultimate storage medium, the genetic memory of our species, the blueprint of life itself, passed down through countless generations. It is a profound and scientific truth, the memory that makes us human. Our experiences shape us, like a potter's hands shaping a lump of clay on a wheel. The formless mass is transformed into a beautiful, unique vessel. So too, do our memories, our joys, our sorrows, shape the formless potential of our minds into the unique individuals we become. It is a creative and formative process. And now, as we drift deeper, let us enter the true realm of dreams. Imagine flying slowly and gracefully over a surreal, beautiful landscape of floating islands and glowing waterfalls. There is a sense of freedom, of wonder, of release from the laws of the waking world. It is a peaceful and liberating journey into the boundless creativity of the mind. In this world, you can become aware. This is lucid dreaming. You look at your hands, and they appear to glow softly. It is a moment of realization, of empowerment. You are the author of this world, the painter of this landscape. You can shape it, explore it, ask it questions. It is a mysterious and powerful state of consciousness. But dreams can also be dark. A nightmare is the mind confronting its fears. Shadowy, indistinct figures move at the edge of vision. There is a sense of unease, of being pursued or trapped. It is the mind's way of processing anxiety, of rehearsing for threats in a safe, simulated environment. Though frightening, it is a natural and often necessary process. As the dream cycle ends, the mind prepares for its most important work. Imagine a calm, serene Zen garden at twilight, with perfectly raked sand and moss-covered stones. This represents a mind cleared of the day's clutter, ready for the deep, restorative work of sleep, where memories are consolidated and the brain is cleansed. During our deepest sleep, a remarkable process occurs. Glowing waves of cerebrospinal fluid wash over the brain in slow, rhythmic pulses. This is the glymphatic system at work, a microscopic cleaning crew, flushing away the metabolic waste that has accumulated during the day. It is an intimate and vital scientific process, the brain's nightly renewal. Within this cleansing tide, we see other activities. Sharp, bright bursts of light appear on the flowing brainwave patterns. These are sleep spindles and K-complexes, moments where the brain is actively consolidating memories, moving them from the fragile short-term store of the hippocampus to the more permanent archive of the cortex. It is a powerful and gentle act of preservation. And so, as you rest, your mind is not idle. It is a busy, silent world of creation, of cleaning, of remembering, and of letting go. It is a world of profound beauty and intelligence. Allow yourself to sink into this world, to trust in its ancient, wise rhythms. Let go of the day, and embrace the peace of the night. Rest now. Sleep now. Throughout human history, we have sought to understand the meaning of our dreams. In ancient Greece, pilgrims would sleep in the temples of Asclepius, hoping for a healing vision from the god. In ancient Egypt, scribes recorded dream symbols on papyrus, creating dictionaries of the subconscious. From the shamans of Siberia to the dreamtime stories of Aboriginal Australia, every culture has recognized the profound significance of the dreaming mind. In the modern era, Sigmund Freud called dreams the royal road to the unconscious, a hidden pathway to our deepest desires and fears. Carl Jung saw in them the archetypes of a collective unconscious, shared symbols that connect all of humanity. Today, neuroscientists map the brain's activity during sleep, revealing the biological machinery of dreams. Yet, despite all our knowledge, the dream world retains its mystery, its power to surprise and transform us. Consider the artists and scientists who have drawn inspiration from their dreams. Salvador Dali painted the melting clocks of his subconscious. Mary Shelley dreamed of Frankenstein's monster. The chemist Auguste Kekule discovered the structure of benzene in a dream of a snake eating its own tail. The dreaming mind is a wellspring of creativity, a place where the rules of logic are suspended and new connections can be made. And what of the future? Scientists are beginning to decode the content of dreams from brain scans. Perhaps one day, we will be able to record and replay our dreams, to share them with others, to explore them like virtual worlds. The mysteries of the mind are slowly yielding to our curiosity, yet with each answer, new questions arise. The journey of discovery is endless. But for now, let us return to the simple, profound act of rest. As the night deepens, your body sinks further into the mattress. Your breathing is slow and even. Your muscles are relaxed. The worries of the day are distant, fading echoes. You are safe. You are at peace. The gentle rhythm of sleep is carrying you deeper and deeper into the quiet, restorative darkness. In this darkness, your brain is not idle. It is a hive of silent activity. The lymphatic system is washing away the metabolic waste of the day. Sleep spindles are firing, consolidating the memories you have made. The hippocampus is replaying the day's events, deciding what to keep and what to let go. It is a beautiful, intricate, and essential process. And soon, the dreams will come. Perhaps you will fly over a surreal landscape. Perhaps you will meet someone from your past. Perhaps you will solve a problem that has been troubling you. Whatever your dreams may bring, know that they are a natural and healthy part of your sleep. They are your mind's way of processing, of creating, of healing. So rest now, and let the mysteries of memory and dreams unfold within you. Let the gentle tide of sleep carry you to distant shores. You are a universe of experience, a library of memories, a dreamer of dreams. And in this quiet moment, you are exactly where you need to be. Whether you are here to learn as you drift into dreams, to relax after a busy day, or to simply enjoy the tranquil rhythm of storytelling, this session has carried you into the mysterious realms of memory and dreams, where science, history, and imagination entwine. The ancient bond between waking and sleeping, between remembering and forgetting, is with you now, a warm and comforting presence in the quiet of the night. Good night, and sweet dreams.